rate पे भी
spot rate. Green bond.
green bond ही
नहीं.
Hello everyone, welcome to JIB CIB English Medium, and now we are starting our next exam analysis. So if you are the candidate who actually gave your paper in second and third shift, so do share your exam results and your you can say experience also, that what was the level of exam and what do you want to say for upcoming candidates who are going to appear in 2025 related to JIB or CIB also. So share with your fellow bankers so that they can join this session, and do share your marks with us, because we are very happy that finally your hard work paid off. And along with me, I have Niharika Ma'am also. So we both are going to discuss few questions also, that in second and third shift. Basically, we conducted our first exam analysis at 10 a.m. in which we completed our first shift. Now in this session, we are going to cover your second and third shift. Okay, chaliye. So as you can see, we have few questions like debentures and warrants. They ask the question. They ask the question from three-stage growth model, then cost of debt and cost of equity, PNCPS, startup. I think from startup, each and every attempt they are asking questions from this, and private equity. As I told you in morning also, they ask the venture capital thing. So there are the chances that in second and third shift they can ask from this private equity part. Then they ask the sunk cost motivation. So they basically ask the motivation from frame the case study from this topic. Then they ask the spot rate and green bond. Again, one of the very favorite unit, or we can say part of examiner. Chaliye, let's discuss more questions. Like they ask the question from organization.
Good evening, everyone. Overall, when we talk about the specific examination, this year I think ABFM has gone for toss. Just like BFM, now ABFM is also called a tough examination, though it wasn't called this way, at least in the beginning, 4 attempts. This is the fourth attempt, I would say, right? It started in 2023. So this is basically the fourth attempt this examination was going on. More or less in the examination, there were certain things which were still there. There was a dividend discount model, ma'am. There was a specific numerical on it. Again, it was asked in the first shift as well. So followed by other shifts as well. I think it would have
Any
been there.
specific topic, ma'am? In morning shift, they asked about the constant growth rate.
In this case, it wasn't about the constant growth rate model, ma'am. In this case, someone has specified it. Three-stage model was also asked. Three-stage growth model is a different one. Dividend discount model is a different one. Three-stage model is a different one.
Apart from anything else from this particular topic only?
Ma'am, basically, apart from this, I think merger and takeover.
Yes.
There was a
From
case study on
module
merger
C, they
and
are
takeover.
saying lots of theory. From module
It
C,
is
they are
all
saying-
theory, because the point is in
Yes.
that particular lesser of NPV based questions are there. The more questions and numerical portion is actually in module B. We told you that when we talk about the portion of module C, that is one particular which is more or less related to law. Ma'am, could you please zoom out a bit, because we cannot see the first part that you're writing at the top.
Okay. This
Just
one
a
or the
little
next
more.
slide?
Just a little more, ma'am.
Okay.
This slide as well.
Okay. So they
now
are
it is
saying
visible.
basically about 75% theory and 25% sum.
Yeah, overall, I think in the first shift, we heard that there were 5 to 6 questions related to this area. Acha, ma'am, IRR theory question was there. Internal rate of return is one particular area which is normally asked in theoretical way, just because IRR is something which cannot be asked in a practical way. It is a very lengthy question to look forward to. Okay, so it was a theory area. Everyone see PE was asked in the beginning. I told you if they were asking PE, they would go for the next one. In this particular example, they went for PB.
PB ratio, das?
PB ratio.
Okay.
PB ratio, EV divided by EBIT. And PE ratio was also asked, probably in the second shift there. There was a question on organizational chart. Calculation of RADR.
So basically, they are saying like 75% related to theory and 25% related to your numerical. Yes.
Ma'am, could you please zoom out a bit? The
Hi.
upper part is not visible. Little more.
Now?
That's it. Oh yeah, it's clearly visible now. Everybody, there was a question from this area. Private equity done. Decision
There are
making number of steps, ma'am. Decision
some
making
preferential
is preference share was there in the first attempt as well, na? First shift it was there as well.
decision making.
Decision making number of steps. This is what I've got there. Data mining.
In yesterday's session, we covered all this topic from
Hmm.
module A.
Financial leverage. MIRR. Modified internal rate of return. SPAC and green bond. Acha, we're done with that. Corporate risk.
SPAC.
Again, I think there was someone who's saying that 7 to 8 questions from SPAC. SPAC is one particular chapter which has somehow become their favorite. It's barely a 10-page chapter. Not even it
Yes.
doesn't even take 1 hour complete to cover that particular chapter, and they are covering good number of marks from that area for sure.
And they asked from this merger about vertical, horizontal, and in this they covered the
Conglomerate or
reverse.
congeneric. Reverse merger, reverse
Uh-huh.
merger. We just did yesterday. We did all part vertical, horizontal, all that part. It was covered in the Chalisa as well, everyone, if you would have seen that. Green financing, ma'am.
Huh. Then they are saying from control unit, also around 4 to 5 questions. Importance, ma'am.
Ma'am, all I can, venture capital was there. Strategy types.
Then they asked
Total
from
quality
this what
management was also there. TQM was also there, ma'am.
in each and every session we included the SWOT and TQM.
So they are very, very important areas. Then, ma'am, there was a question on DCF, discounted cash flow valuation.
DCF. Sorry. So based on this
WACC, I told you in that particular session
green
only
bond,
WACC would be definitely there. Module C, they had a lot of case studies. Everyone, we have told you that till now, though it was like module A and B is asked more, but you never know that they will break the trend at any point of time, and they did that. Right? This is one particular thing that you should be prepared for. Navya ma'am, what was your score? Everybody else, please let us know about the score that you have got. One particular thing that I've definitely
AI,
received, this was the
okay.
toughest examination. Ma'am, please zoom out.
Oh yes. Private equity. Yeah, we covered this one now. Private equity.
Private equity are done. We're done with it. Savita ma'am, congratulations. I got the okay. I got your message.
ARR. Again, they asked the RADR topic. And
RADR was there in the first session as well, na?
yes, yes. Then they asked from this recruitment.
Recruitment is a part of staffing there, in an important area for sure.
recruitment. Then they asked from
Nave ma'am, you must be giving all the examinations na. So try to have a greater score in your BRBL and the optional subject, so that you can definitely clear the examination with flying colors.
then they asked ERG theory.
Ma'am, ARR was also there.
हाँ मैम
Accounting rate of return
already
done na.
मैंने
Combined leverage was also, this was also in the first one as well. Dividend payout ratio was also take 1 minus B wala part. I think I heard. Neetu ma'am, how was the examination?
dividend payout.
Neetu ma'am, what was your score? Everybody else who was there in the particular session yesterday?
Oh wow.
Oh, that's a good score, ma'am. Very good. Congratulations. This is the one particular thing. I think this is the thing that I've received for the first time for ABFM, to be very honest. I started teaching ABFM since the very beginning. Matlab, we got the book as soon as the book was out. So you can see, matlab, from that day to till today, this is the first time ever I've heard that ABFM examination was very tough. If you are scoring this much, I think if there would have been easier one, you would have scored definitely more than this.
Congratulations Neetu ma'am. चलिए.
You worked really hard, ma'am. Everyone, this is what we actually talk about. If you can see the score of 64 now, then this is not something that ma'am would have done only on. I think, ma'am, I've seen you in my revision classes. I've seen you on the YouTube there responding well in both the classes. I think you were there in Maha revision as well as in the particular marathon as well. So this is where we work harder, everyone. Matlab, even we had worked really hard when we talk about learning these subjects. Your book is not something which is there in your exact examination, any specific examination altogether. For your examination, what they have made as a subject has multiple sources which are involved in it, be it your cost management accounting course there, and then a part of the management itself, which we would have done in MBA or in our bachelor's. All those things are clustered, and then your particular syllabus for ABFM is created. So even we took our time when we were learning. So you also deserve that particular time. Everyone who is going to give the examination now, then definitely go for it.
They are saying one case study related to this MBO. Then again
Good to
they
know,
ask
ma'am.
us
You had been there in every journey there.
merger and its
Environmental analysis, ma'am.
case studies.
In any
So
case, I've
based on
seen you
this
working hard for that.
PE ratio, they said they asked about the case study only.
In terms of PE ratio, ma'am, they asked about the PB wala partner, PE ratio, PEG ratio. They actually, there's no clarity about it. Is it related to PE ratio or it is a part of PEG itself?
So they are saying that they've asked the case study based on this. And they are saying like
How much part of the case studies was there in the examination this year, everyone?
asked from directing also. Thank you so much, Neetu ma'am.
Excuse me. Chaliye, let's look at the specific area further, everyone. Strike price was there, ma'am. Strike price of warrant. Merger case study was there. SPAC is somehow their favorite.
Yes, ma'am, I've written that merger and types case study.
Equity multiplier, ma'am. Equity multiplier. This is a part of your DuPont ratio.
From your control technique. Okay, so Neetu ma'am is saying that all from module C when we are talking about case study. So basically,
Ma'am,
all
zoom out a
from
bit. That
module.
part is not visible.
Yes, just give me a moment.
Hanji.
Now it's okay.
Yeah, ma'am. Visible.
Module C, major portion from module C for case study, and one only from module A. They are saying. Kusamjit is saying that third shift very tough.
Third shift was very. This is one thing that I've heard from many people further.
Mm-hmm. Very confused of options. Seems like all are correct. Okay.
नहीं even पता है there was like every question was quite lengthy even.
Okay. So basically, they are playing with the words.
Again, I think in terms of English, we are saved a bit from this era because people face problems because of the language barriers. So basically,
Yes,
someone
yes.
who's in the bilingual, for them, understanding a question in English is a big trouble. But in terms of English medium, English is one of the languages that you have your strength in. So that really helps you out. Overall, the examination was tough, tricky, and lengthy. There were no one-liners at all. Stages of startup was again there, ma'am. We have talked about stages of startup in the particular session itself as well. Green bond was asked in the further attempts as well, ma'am.
Case study on cost of capital. They are saying.
I think that is what WACC is also connected with it.
Sorry. Yes. WKC. Acha, so maximum theory questions were like which is correct and which is wrong.
This is one particular tricky area only, na? Ki among the following, which one is true, among the following, which one is not true. That particular thing always takes a toll on you.
Then they are asking, they are saying that one question from adjusted book value approach. So basically, we can say that this time, numericals came without options only.
Now, this is something that we were expecting because they had started saying that now, slowly and steadily, what they will do is they will increase the portions of the questions which have no options. So, this is how they're making the entire CIIB more difficult than JIIB.
No option type numericals. Um, but okay. Any questions related to like full form or something like that?
In terms of PERT, there was a question on NPV as well, ma'am.
Congratulations, Manish sir. One question based on non-operating expenses.
Non-operating expenses means those expenses which are not related to your business directly. EV divide by EBIT was there. Huh, this is one part that we have done. Congratulations, Manish sir.
Paste.
I think I'm getting a lot of messages regarding this specific area altogether.
Even they asked the question from this SESI model.
SECI. I think we're done with the specific area altogether, ma'am.
Yes,
You know,
yes. Finally, I think we're done.
maximum theory questions. Hmm.
Sorry. Okay, question related to Spark.
SPSC portion is already written, I believe. This was there in the first shift as well. Environmental analysis, ma'am.
Okay, Spark. Then yes, environmental analysis also done. Green bond done. Sorry. Okay, so we can say overall that today's ABFM paper was quite tough. Even if your first, second, third shift continuously, they made each and every paper very tough. And they're asking mainly case studies from your module C. And now you need to focus if you are just because of 2 or 3 marks, you are not able to clear this attempt, then you can aim in your upcoming 25 that now you need to focus more on module words, correct? Though we are telling you to, means we always say to focus more on your concept clarity. That's why, because module words are very important. Based on that only they are framing the case studies, they are framing and they are using those words which actually make our case study even any particular question like statement wise. Because of that things only we are confused. Just a few tricky words they will add and it will be quite confusing. Okay, again in this session they asked about the incubators. So I think
I think the entire portion is covered altogether, ma'am.
yes, yes. So now if you're preparing for BRBL, remember from today onwards.
BRBL and your optional subject is left,
Yes.
everyone.
So you can enroll for your BRBL and even for your elective. Okay. If you're having this particular batch that is CIB Mahapack 2.0, then you are going to get all the classes related to BRBL revision classes. Along with that, if you are having this CIB Mahapack only, then case elective papers are also included in this. But if you want to enroll separately, then you can visit to this.
Our batches are also out for the 2025, everyone. Increment batch, target batch, Lakshay batch, these batches are already out. This is for the next attempt. For this particular attempt, you are left with BRBL
Okay.
as well as your last subject is your elective. These two subjects are left.
So you need to visit to this CIB 2024 in this view wall. If you click, you can see this BRBL revision. And apart from that, you have HRM elective. If you are choosing for elective, then you have all these separate classes for your elective subjects. So you can enroll in this for your last revision. Along with this, you have the BRBL also. Okay, and if you use the coupon code, that is
Agreed, ma'am. When we talk about the specific area of our examination, na, acha, good part is when we talk about the portion of our examination, na, acha, this is bilingual, ma'am. They also have the option of BRBL in English medium there.
yes.
Okay, that is also there, and there's one more important portion that when we talk about the examination now, all the 5 electives are covered there. My code is Y541, which anybody can use so that they can look forward towards the purchase of our courses, or you can also use the code Y895. Any of these codes you would do, and you can get up to 79% discount, I believe. 78% is currently available, 1% extra if you download our app.
Yes. Chaliye. So with this, we are winding up this session. Thank you everyone for joining, and all the best for your BRBL and for your elective exams. Don't lose your hope if you are
if you are not able to clear
not
the
able to clear,
examination.
yes, this time, but we are definitely sure that you can clear in upcoming exam. Bye bye everyone.
All the very best for your future, everyone. Two exams are still left, so please go ahead and give your best shot. Thank you.
Thank you everyone.